play with people intelligence the way they play with people intelligence and intellect, you know, the way they do today. You know, people are telling lies for a living. You know what I mean?
You know what's the to me? There's a who pick who he fight with.
Right.
Like if you sit there and you go, oh, I'm not going because this nigga.
Him, but I
I think I can take him.
Right.
Tony Yayo just pulled up on JPrince, and what he revealed might be the wildest extortion setup hip-hop's ever seen. So here's how it went down. JPrince allegedly tried to flex that check-in or else routine on none other than 50 Cent. But 50? He didn't blink. Instead of bowing down, he straight up exposed the whole game. Like, come get me if you dare. Just like that, a Cold War turned nuclear between Houston street boss and guns. Battle-hardened mindset.
You know what's the to me? There's a nigga who pick who he fight with.
Right.
Like if you sit there and you go, oh, I'm not going because this nigga.
Him, but
I think I can take him.
Right.
You want to fight the nigga you think you can beat.
JPrince, OG founder of Rap-A-Lot Records, isn't just another name in the game. He's the template for a street-level shot caller. Houston, that's his turf. He moves like a storm. You don't hear it coming, but when it hits, everything shakes. You don't need to shout, because his name, that alone, sends signals in hometown. When Prince speaks, people listen. And if you were an artist, pulling up in the city without checking in, that was a gamble with your chain or even your safety. That's the kind of grip JPrince had. But then came 50 Cent, and 5-0 was cut from a whole different cloth. He wasn't into playing street politics with self-proclaimed bosses. Since day one, he's been on that solo.
Like, I got out there, they showed me a lot of love. But Shreveport had the infrastructure already here. Like, even the tax incentive was put back.
Well, yeah. And so a lot of people have been talking about, man, he's here only because they gave him a cheap deal or something like that. The reality is there's more to that deal than that. Way more.
They can't see.
Break that down.
I'm spending $20 million this year anyway, in the same building that they're saying was the cheap building.
Right.
So find somebody else to spend $20 million.
Day one, he was known for never backing down. And G-Unit, that was more than a label. It was a militant movement. No check-ins, no ring kissing, and definitely no paying for protection. That energy sent a message early on. This man wasn't here to play by anybody else's rules. So when whispers started flying about 50, possibly moving to Houston, the streets already knew it wasn't just a relocation. It was a statement. Because if 50 Cent showed up in home...
Came to the city of Houston, but he didn't just come here to live. He has been helping out on so many causes in this city. And especially, he has been in our high schools, turning our high school students into entrepreneurs with his Unity Camp program. I've seen him firsthand. This city has been elevated because of his presence. And so today, we have the honor of saying to him, he's our 2022 Grand Marshal. Give it up to Curtis 50 Jackson. Now, before I call on him to speak, let me present you first a key to the city of Houston. Anywhere you go, 550 buildings, use the key, the door will swing wide open.
First, it was like a Cold War. 50. In New York doing what he does best, trolling like a master chess player. JPrince, meanwhile, was locking down Houston like its silent king. They took slick shots from a distance, but never stepped on each other's blocks. Until 50 casually dropped a nuke on Twitter. I love New York, but I live in Houston now. I'll explain later. Boom. Just like that, the game changed. And no, this wasn't for attention. 50 had real business moves lined up. New York taxes were draining his empire. So Houston, that was a strategic shift. Bigger space, lower taxes, and a hip-hop scene ready to explode. Plus, Branson Cognac needed that southern push, and Houston's liquor market? Straight fire. 50 had a plan, not just to live in Houston, but to plug straight into the culture, grow his empire, and flip entertainment. Money back into the city. But here's where things got messy. He didn't check in. And JPrince? Allegedly, he took that real personal. Word was he saw 50's move as a bold grab. For power, like trying to claim a throne, without ever kneeling. In the streets, that's a major sign of disrespect. And when JPrince feels disrespected, pressure follows. Rumors started flying that he sent people to lean on 50, try to get him to pay that.
Maybe we need to change the word for the youngsters. The checking in part, is they seem to get hung up on that word checking in.
Yeah.
So if we could diversify that word and bring it up to a 2021 thing.
Right. What's the word, OG? What's the word?
Maybe we may want to tell them they need to get connected.
Allegedly, JPrince clapped back with a no-fly zone order, basically warning 50, you're not welcome in Houston. Now, usually, that works on smaller names. But this is 50 Cent we're talking about. Instead of backing down, he fired up Instagram like it was his personal battlefield, dropping memes slick, captions, and subtle jabs that hit hard. He made the whole thing look like a reality show promo. He let be known. He wasn't here to bow. He was here to build. And behind the smoke, he was already laying bricks for...
Stuck on stupid, right?
Yeah.
You're stuck on stupid and you're not using your powers or access to powers that you have. You're looking at it as a negative versus a positive. We all know if you can tap into good people wherever you go.
Wherever, yeah.
But I mean, it's a blessing, Rip.
Real talk.
This move could have changed everything. Jobs, internships, a whole new wave of buzz for Houston's entertainment scene. But just like that, the entire $20 million project got yanked and rerouted to Shreveport, Louisiana. Officially, 50 said it was about better infrastructure. But come on, if you're really paying attention, you know what went down? The street politics in Houston were getting too hot. And 50? He's no fool. He wasn't about to play tag with snakes in tall grass. He made a power move.
Don't turn me down.
What you said?
Don't turn me down. What you on, folks?
Don't turn you down.
Yeah, man. What you on, folks?
What you mean what I'm on?
What you on, man? What the deal there? What up?
What up? Man, you want to buy your shit back? What?
You ain't get you flunked out ass little nigga. I'm trying to see where you at. You dumb mother. What you got? $20 out of car?
Nah, nigga. You know what we got? Nigga, stop that cap.
Man, crazy motherfucker.
Nigga, capping, bro. They gonna believe anything.
You want me to start my car? I just took a picture in the same car today with my little boy. You on these like y'all.
2022, just a year after he touched down in Houston, the whole vibe flipped. The mayor of Houston, Sylvester Turner, rolled out the red carpet. Literally, he handed 50 Cent a key to the city and officially made November 24th, 50 Cent Day, at the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade. No joke. The man was getting love like he was born and raised in the H. The mayor didn't just call him a rapper. He labeled him a philanthropist, an entrepreneur, someone who actually shows up for the youth through his G-Unity program. 50 was helping high schoolers make moves, and the crowd, they went crazy. And that wasn't even the whole picture. Through his G-Unity Foundation, 50 started giving back heavy, running turkey drives, handing out toys, donating to schools. 50 didn't just show up in Houston. He took over the whole city.
Call, you know what I mean? Because the little homie young boy place got broke into. People went in his place, disrespected different things, and I got a call about it. And the little homies that went into this place want to make that right because they understand that, you know what I mean, young boy family is okay with me. And as you can see, homie, to make a long story short, I got your keys to your Rolls Royce, I got your keys to your McLaren, all that shit that they took, and the homie, Shakur, what you got, homie?
You got your Rolls Royce umbrellas, you got your keys, you got a bunch of other shit. So.
Then in 2024, he helped raise $500,000 for the Houston Children's Charity, all by auctioning off 2 colossal bottles of his luxury Le Chemin du Roi champagne. And the whole event, it pulled in a wild $6 million. While 50 was out here stacking wins and giving back like a local legend, JPrince was allegedly watching from the sidelines like a king who just got dethroned. Once the silent ruler of Houston, now he had to watch someone else get love. In broad daylight, with cameras flashing and mayors handing out keys. Then comes Tony Yayo, G-Unit's loudest soldier, who stepped up on Vlad TV and finally told the streets why G-Unit never played the checking game. Yayo laid it out raw. G-Unit's mindset was always military, tight circle, self-reliant, and zero.
Hey, I don't want no friends, I don't want no new relationships. All that, hey, I don't respect none of that shit, man. If you got something for me, man, they got plenty around me you could call. Man, nigga, it's plenty ways you can get in touch with me. Man, don't get on no internet and do nothing publicly. Don't do nothing dealing with no publicity, none of that pussy and shit. And I'm good on the keys, gangster. When you buy shit cash, two keys come with the car anyway.